Good evening, lads. Good evening, boys. Now, I have to warn you, every time I start a stream, I always play a few warm-up games. And I've had 4 where each of my opponents have refused to play any spells after turn 2. And I don't know if that's an internet thing or a server thing, so we'll see. We'll see if there's actually some kind of internet bullshit going on. But on the plus side, everybody... Well, that's a lie. I was just going to say everybody was mono green, but someone was werewolves. And even they stopped playing cards. So, I guess we'll see. So, what could be done in about 2 hours? 2 hours of beautiful British magic. Bellend, I still want to see if that green ramp spell or green ramp artifact seems like it's any good. Then maybe just add in some rubbish, you know, for the memes. And then maybe, if we really are feeling the horn, I could play, or I could build the Gonding Tea from the latest set. The one with the hat on. Alright, this guy's got some ramp going, boys. This guy's got some ramp going. So what does that mean for me? Without any removally boys? I don't know. What does this do? Whenever a frog attacks, mill 3 cards. Whenever a permanent card is put into your grave from your library, exile it with a quack counter on it. You may play lands and cast spells. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna fucking understand it, all that shit. We're gonna crackety matter and then shatter the 8. The question being, how is that gonna be achieved? Okay, so I played that over this because if I had AIDS and I needed to sky bollocks, we'll see. So these are frogs, I guess. Is that what this is for? Yeah, okay, boys. So we gotta kill this, I suppose. Would you not also suppose that that is the correct line of 8s, boys? Why do I feel like I had more lands, though? That's weird. I don't know which is which. I think we'll get rid of this. Only because there are other ways to kill creatures, and there are fewer ways to kill fish, or something. Or something, right boys? So he's self-milling. I've already spunked my Exile a Graveyard card. That's probably not great. We'll just have to see, I guess, boys. We'll just have to see. Search a library for a non-human something with X. Okay, this guy has played way too many spells for my liking. And I don't know how I'm gonna get out of the 8s, honestly. I don't know. I don't know what you actually are supposed to do. Yeah, I don't know. This has been one of those situations where you just let a man lay the table the whole time. And then you just sit here with your dick in your hand. I guess that's why I play 75 blow up all the lands in all of my decks. Wouldn't you also do the same? So, Fauna Shaman, everything needed to die. That's why I didn't just kill 1 or 2 things. Fauna Shaman be able to grab the creature he needs. I don't know what this does. Spells cost 2 less. Okay. Well, you know, we had spells. But they weren't the right ones. What's this lead? Whenever this attacks, defending player mills half their library rounded up. I don't think that's that big of a problem. The fact that it has Unearth is more of a problem. Okay, yes, these are spells. We can't deny that as being factual. Alright, 4, 5, 6, 7, obviously. That means for Fartless Act, we can still have a Thrag Edge. Okay, boys. Let's see if I can figure out this land's deck without accidentally succumbing to H. So cast this. I can kill it. I don't know if I care about milling my library, though. That's the question. I think I don't care. He's oopsing himself. He's tapped all his blue land, I think, is the problem. He can Ghost Quarter a land. You know, if he wants a 1 white. Yeah. One white, you know what I mean, 1 blue. Okay. What's this? If an opponent would mill... Oh, I see, boys. She had the win on the board. But he actually had 8. I see. It was a combo that he had... He'd fucked it up. But it wouldn't have worked because we had removals. But I see now. I also see how improbable this whole thing is. But, you know, when you miss and blow up all the lands, and you've got a load of all balls, anything could go wrong anyway, boys. So I want to play this and get Primeval Titan. But I feel like I need to kill one of these things. Fleet Swallower probably has to die as well. He just keeps... So the combo is this, clearly. Mill half your library, double that, mill your whole deck. Okay. What does this do? At the beginning of each end step, enchanted player mills X, where X is the number of cards put in their grave from anywhere. Alright. Alright, boys. How are we not gonna die of the 8? Yeah, it's gonna be... I think I might have walked into it. I wonder if I can win with this. Oh, of course I can. Boys. You can win in a multitude of ways. But I don't think it's this. I think it's this. So it's double Q. And then untap the boys. And then... slap it up on the tubes, Lance. That is what you call zero magics. Zero magics. This guy did the definition of zero interaction on my bolts. But, in the end, it was beautiful Magic the Gathering because I OK-sweeted him and he's dead. And I won. Which, as you can see, Lance... made for an unbelievably good game. Not a load of old shit where neither of us did anything. No way. It was highbrow, chess-grade magic the whole time. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff, boys. But I have never seen that combo before, and I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and shits. I'm patting myself on the balls for figuring it out. I'm patting myself right on the penis. That I figured out what he was doing based on all the cards that were presented to me. So I also think this is balls. But everything I think is really balls ends up with beating me. But I guess we will see. I guess we'll see, Lynch. Oh, he's got a companion as well, Lance. Alright, untapped land and a migration path will put me 1,000,000,000,000 miles ahead. But we will have to see, boys. Unbelievable stuff. So now an untapped land will put me 250,000,000 miles ahead. But if he does nothing, I don't know if you still bang this out. What do you think, boys? What do you think, boys? Alright, well, he's gone for the 8s. In which case... Oh, that's just literal 8s, boys. Literal 8s in all of our balls. So I could kill the Sidisi as well. But for mana efficiency, I think you say no. We'll see if that bites me on the ass. Vice Admiral Gene in the chat. What's happening, son? It says, just got here. What was the combo? It was a combo in which the laird would attempt to mill half my library. Like, there's multiple cards that do that. But also have Brewvac, where... Alright, I don't think we're going to go Bellends this time. Just in case, you know? Just in case, Leach.
Prepare the gallows. We've got company.
Alright, if he's got... Return target creature to its owner's hand. Am I going to 2-for-1 my balls? Seems like a waste, but why not? I mean, technically 2-for-1 his balls, although we could leave it in the grave and then just Garuda me. Whatever, we'll see. So what was the combo? Yeah, and then Brewvac me so that I mill half my deck and then double it, so I mill all of my deck. And that's a lot of mill on your deck, boys. You need some cards, otherwise you will die of AIDS. Craig says, what up, Cheech? Been listening to you at work today like a podcast. That's pretty good, H. You don't really need to see what's going on. I create more of a visual picture about the perils of Bonglerism than anything to do with magic. Alright. Not sure if that's right. You know? Taking 10 for almost no payout. What do we got? Fathomless Descent. I don't know. Nothing is really... potential bollocks, I suppose. But, boys, we will see. As we always do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. This costs 5. Okay. Well, we got a food in the bank, which is good aids. So what else can I play from the new set that you'd seen? It's Tuck, by the way. I changed my name for the memes. Okay, well, yeah, Tuck is a lot. I thought it was odd that you had the full year-long membership badge, but I hadn't seen you on the list. But now it all makes sense. It makes classic memes, boys. Loot. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at the loot. But it was, what's his name who seems the most interesting to me? Gonti. But we can do anything, boys. Give it enough time. Although technically we don't have that much time, because it's a work day. I don't know about you, but not all of us can be like Talia Tits and do 1 TikTok a week and spend the rest of their day taking pictures of their assholes. Some of us have to be classic memeish. But you wouldn't know anything about that either. I'm sure all of you millionaire blue-collar lads that Phil tells me definitely exist can all GG's XDs or some shit. So what do you think I kill? He can cast anything from the grave once per turn and play lands. So I think maybe I think maybe we gotta blow up the conduit, but then there's lands left behind. Alright. During each of your turns, return target creature cards from your grave and it fights somebody. During each of your turns, you may play a permanent. Alright, you can have this. But only because I can blow it up. You can't cast non-permanents from the grave without this. Alright, let's see what we get, boyish. That's not bad. I can't deny. It's pretty good. Okay, boys, let us begin cracking, as they say, the matters. I still think this has gotta go. I'm sure I'll draw into some stuff. Oh man, it's such a tough one. Because I'm likely to draw removal, but not artifact removal. You know what, I'm gonna do this first. And we'll see what happens.
Loyal. A little jack never hurt anyone.
Because this is a lot of cards. Okay. Okay, boys, I don't know. Magic can get 8s, but this is actually unbelievably important. Actually, lads, suck on my balls. Incredible scenes. I'm sure you'll agree.
Alrimson will be left with nothing.
Okay. Let us continue shattering the matter, boys. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable bit of magic. Although if I get Emergent Ultimatum, you know, I'll throw a wobbler. And drawing 3 lands there, also extreme 8. Get fucking 2 free cards, classic mange. I guess as long as it's not Krayahoof, we're not dead. But I don't really have any way of drawing any cards next turn. It's going to cost me 10 life to seek 1. No, to discover 4. Alright, what does Tawishi do? Whenever it attacks, that's fine. Exiling my grave seems pretty stupid and spiteful. It's not my style. That's not what my deck does, son. You maniac. Alright. Tear asunder. It's not awful. Not awful, boys. But we will have to slappity matters. Vraska's Contempt. I mean, that does work with this, doesn't it? Or is Seek just random? No, it's fine. Alright, so this is gone. That is also out of here.
What a good, mindless minion.
Okay, boys. Let's see if we cannot once again shatter the 8s.
They were a lousy servant.
Hey, boys. Oh, I'm on 9. That would have been GG's HD. Although, what if we did one of these? What if we did one of those, boys? Oh, I can only do this once. Alright. That makes sense. Alright. Well, if we don't die this turn, we definitely won. If we don't die this turn, we've definitely shattered the meta. But if we do die this turn, I'll have to quickly edit it all out. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. I saw this newish artifact rock called the Cryptex. Maybe you could give it the regular Cheeks premium test. What does it do? What does it... Oh my god, do you know how many cards I'm going to draw from this? Boyish. Uh-huh. Alright. Well, that's what I was wanting to try. Okay, boys. I don't know. I might play too many lands in this deck. Look at that. There's like 3 playables in this whole batch. Look at... Okay, there's 4. Alright. So, I think we start with this. Well... Alright, well that's that. That's that, lads. We did crackety meters, and we had a wonderful time. I didn't tap my lands there, and didn't tap this, so, you know, less than optimal memes. Easy quick. Easy quick. It adds mana if you exile cards from your grave, but then lets you surveil and draw 3 later. I don't know what that is. I don't recognize that at all. We'll have a look. Any color? Is there any color in it that will prohibit me from finding it? From looking at black and green? Or is it just a flat artifact? Cryptex. Sounds black. Collect evidence 3. To collect evidence 3, exile cards with total mana value 3 or greater from your grave. Easy. Exile, sacrifice Cryptex, surveil 3, then draw 3. Only if Cryptex has 5 or more unlock counters on it. How'd you get any unlock? Oh, you have to exile loads from your grave. So you have to exile 3 cards from your grave 5 separate times. I mean, it could go in the thingy deck, I think, for sure. The Myco Tyrant deck. I don't think it can go literally anywhere else. So do you have to? Do you have to collect evidence? Yeah, there's no way 2 mana add any color is gonna be like that. Alright, we'll try it in the thingy deck. The Myco Tyrant in a couple of games. But I want a couple more Bellends matches first, and then we'll do that. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Lance, it was okay, sweet. What'd you call it? Seemed like a waste of money to me. Grindstone. The 3 mana activation on that. I never managed to get that off once. Oh, we got the Ancient Cornelius, boys. Is this the one? Is this the game where I finally bash this out and see if it's worth it? Every spell afterwards gains you at least 1 HP. And as a man who spends 10 HPs at will, it should be pretty good. What the fuck is up with these ads? I've had like 4 ads. And I've set it to 1 ad every 30 minutes. YouTube are taking the fucking piss, Lance. I think we'll keep a land. Alright, we'll just play the game out and see how it goes. So I still think you go Ancient Bollocks here, because why wouldn't you, honestly? Why wouldn't you? Oh, that's why. That's why, lads. I think it's better. I think it's much better. Man, I suppose that's a key indicator in letting you know how good a card is when you are intent on playing it, and then another card is just so much better, you stick it in the bin anyway. Not that I went in the bin, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Lynch? We've all got AIDS, and everybody loves having AIDS. Also, I just realized myself that... boys, that... this thing dealing 10 damage to me every turn is quite the antithesis to me gaining the life that I need for this guy. But I guess, again, that speaks to how good Black Market is, boys. Look at that. Yeah, he's having a look too. That's what it does. Oh, it only works once per turn. Oh, boys. I thought we were going to chain the shit out of that 8. But instead, we might just age the shit out of the chains. Alright, am I sacrificing 2 treasures to get this on the field? I think so. I think so. Oh, I don't have to. Alright, fine. Oh, okay, you get the choice to activate it or not. I see. Okay, hopefully he doesn't blow everyone up. And then we can take a shit. But yeah, I didn't realize this had once per turn. That's probably not going to be worth it then. Because at best, you gain 2 on your own turn, and then 1 on your opponent's turn if you use a removals. But then 3 per turn cycle is not nothing. Especially when you are taking 10 for the memes. Crippling Fear. Everyone dies except Belendros, okay. And this gets to live. Alright, I don't think that was a great play. I don't know if there was anything he could have done differently. But ultimately, boys, it was GG's with a slap of XD fucking shits. How many shits we got in the grave? Nothing. Ugh, that's not what I want to see. That's the opposite of what I'm looking for. So I can do 7. That's enough. That's enough, lads. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful scenes. Absolutely beautiful stuff, lads. So much so, I might have to pop the champagne in my mum's arse. Incredible stuff. Necro duality, and he's out of here. Alright, boys, unbelievable. As you could see, that was empirical evidence that Belendros absolutely cracked the meta. I played 7 world champs at the 1 p.m. Wednesday Olympics, on a work day, obviously. And I won every game, which means A, we had a wonderful time, and B, I'm extremely good at my jigs. Obviously, boys. Alright, we could definitely try this. Sigil of Merkel, I remember being a load of wank. At the beginning of combat on your turn, mill a card. Alright, I'll leave it. That's actually okay. It's the fact this costs 3. That's so much. Tiny bonus joins up. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield, any number of target players mill a card and lose one. That might not be strong enough. Caustic Bollocks? Eh, why not? It was the saddle stuff that excited me. Because like we said yesterday, or it was probably me. These fungal things don't do anything. And if you can crew something, that's probably good. I mean, I think there's a lot of pieces in the deck that are good. But I think I have built it poorly. It's either too slow. Yeah, it's either too slow or too shit. I'm one of the two. I can't tell which. Yeah, it's one of those. Okay. What's coming out? What's coming out? This is amazing. If you actually draw it. If it goes in the grave, then it's useless. That's always a bit shit. Blowing up all the peeps proved to be pretty strong. Ornithopter of Paradise is something I don't play it enough. I don't like Grim Tutor. But it is very strong. Alright, let's get rid of this mammoth. I never play it as a creature anyway. Oh, there's Mastermind's Acquisition as well. I don't know. Maybe we'll play a couple and we'll see. Maybe something will stand out as being particularly shit, and then I can stick that in the bin, and then stick this video on the tubes. Amazing. Right, boys? Hey, it's one of the new lands. Something about cows, I would imagine. Authentic Rustler. Clear Cutter. Oh my god, look at all that fucking writing. I guess we better see what it does. Reach. Alright, I know what that means, boys. Oh, there's the Cryptex straight away. I technically want to put it in the grave, but for the memes, we're going to have to keep it. When this enters a battlefield, create Bow, a legendary blue ox creature token with this power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. Alright, that's fairly straightforward. Boish. Whenever you attack with anybody, that's always aids. Draw a card, then you may put a land. That's so strong. That second one is fucking crazy. Okay. We'll see what counter spells we can get out of his anus. Maybe Mesmeric Orb was very strong. Mana drain for 2, eh? Unbelievable scenes. Well, we got casualties next turn. That should be good aids, lads. That should be good aids. Oh, I don't have casualties because I didn't draw a land. That's just such good jinx. Never mind. We can call the police another day. So I got casualties this turn. Assuming that's what I want to do. Possibly not, though. So this is just a count out. Yeah. Alright, Crux of Fate, pretty interesting. Alright. let's see what we can do with a casualties of 8 and not a lot else. Also, there's only one target, which is not as good. Alright, well now they're all targets because they're all lands. Is that it? Is that how that one works, boys? No. That's not how that works. Alright, am I going for... It might be Crater Bangs, but I'm so far away with actual mana. Let's get fucking 8, man. How is that possible? Yeah, how's that possible, boys? Never mind, at least we got fucking millions of shit for this. So there are 15 cards in the grave. Just, sometimes Magic is just such auto-fucking virgin-y jizz. But, you know, what can you do? What can never be done, lads? How about have another free spell? Because you were clearly very good at magics. Oh, he didn't go for the free spell. No, he didn't. How about another 20 free spells, boys? Unbelievable. The skill this man is demonstrating is incredible. The skill on show, I genuinely don't even know what my dad's balls look like. Incredible. That's why I love Magic. I don't... What was that? Like, off 7 mana, get 7 cards and 7 lands. It's so 8. The fucking shit. Yeah, 7 mana. All that. Absolute fucking limp dog shit. Fuck it. How much mana have we got? How much mana-ish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7. So I need to top deck an untapped land. And we can, boys, shatter the matter. I think I can, actually, because this can get me a land. Take that. And Cryptex incredibly comes through for the memes. Cryptex incredibly comes through for the memes. But I am probably dead. Because this guy was incredibly good at magics. No, he wasn't going to live, I guess. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot of damage, boys. But that, I didn't enjoy that. I didn't enjoy that because I just don't know what happened where we were playing Magic at what stage. This guy played this once, right? And then all of a sudden, he got literally 14 permanents on the field in one turn, off 7 mana. Without any skill. And I don't know about you, boys, but that... Just because I won, I can't pretend like that's good. It's fucking shit. But you can eat balls. Eat my balls. I won. I'll dub over all of this shit. And just pretend like we're having a wonderful MTG Jeff divided by positive Pete time. And it was just so great to be back playing Magics with all of you guys. I definitely haven't been in a psychiatric ward drawing magic cards on the wall in my shit. Ha ha ha! No way! No way do I live in a different house because my wife and kids have gone. Ha ha ha! No way, lads! I'm having a wonderful time. And I've always been having a wonderful time. And anybody who thinks otherwise can die of AIDS. Alright. Myco Tyrant versus Myco Tyrant. And I'm on the draw. I don't think this is right then. That's better. This is the key. It's always the key. Whenever you know what's going on, boys, this is always the key to Magics. Unbelievable stuff. Incredible H. I watched a lot of the pop stream. I shall continue to watch after these games. Well, I don't know. We'll see how much actual time I have. I'll watch it later. I finished the Filbo section and saw that he was just playing Street Fighter, and I thought bollocks. I do like watching a bit of the shits, but not today, I suppose. So, nice £25 on Wobbly Lands. Good use of the man's cash and time, obviously, Lance. Good use of the man's cash and of the man's time. Oh, I mean, that helps me as well, boys. What about this, though? Creature tokens have add 1 mana. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your grave, create a plant, then put a 1/1 on each plant. Alright, I mean, that's a lot of setup. And I don't want to count my dick before they've gone off. But that setup is gonna get totally spoiled by the power of blow up all of the boys. And I don't know about you, Lance, but I do feel like we can easily shatter the matters. So he has no way. He can save the Tyrant, I suppose. He can save the Tyrant. Oh, lost Emrakul. That's a shame. If he's got Feigned Death or whatever that normally is. But he hasn't, man. He's only got 8. It's also interesting to see what cards you use and what cards other people use. This seems very creature-based, which is all, you know, the problem is, you lay down all these lands, and I'll send them to sleep. What a beach! That's how we play Magics, boys. You send them up, I send them down. It's always going to be GG's XDs. Although, if he gets to play a Myco Tyrant again, that is going to be very problematic. Because the roots giving everybody extra land is the problem. But we'll see, boys. We'll see. So this is up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can't cast this again. So we're going to have to use ours and turn it all around. I don't know. He's got very good. He's got lucky with these creatures. I'm going to say the word lucky as well. So if he's got a removal for this, I can't see how I don't immediately die. That's the problem. Oh, okay, boys. Well, isn't that something? Isn't that something, boys? I was going to say, why are these all shit? But I'm looking at his grave. Alright. We taking Emerald Pubes, or we taking Titan? I'm taking the Titan. I know Emperor Pubes is the sexier option, in a way. But you can all suck on my balls. Oops. Almost accidentally gave the knight some bad manners. Alright, fingers crossed there's no blow-ups for him, otherwise we might have to send this game off to the CIA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably 9 mana for him, though. Oh, Jesus 8. That's actually, you know, it's not that bad. He had enough to kill everybody. So just let him draw? I don't think so. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're going to have to use this as a real land. Okay, boys, that gives me the fucking horn. Saddle has to be 3. That's not good enough today. Alright, that's pretty great. That's pretty great if we can get to the end of the turn with our cock and balls still in position for the bench. Alright. I mean, it does look like he's... I mean, oh, it's gonna get milled. Fuck you. I always forget magic, boys. I always forget the rules of magics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9 mana for the lead. What can be done with such an abundance? Diabolics, that's not a good start. So if he emeralds me, well, we'll have to see. I might die to some other thing though. Let's see how much mana he has left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's Emrakul Numberwings. Yeah, that's Emrakul Numberwings. But would I lose to just a Wrath of God? We'll see, Lance. It's early in the morning, and everybody's got morning bonus. Unless you're me, who has actually been awake long enough to have an evening boner. And I still don't know what to do with it, Lance. I better figure it out before I get on the bus. Kyle Burns, 1021. Sheoldred, I mean, of all the cards, literally, that wasn't the one I was expecting. And now I get Bumocracy, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know about you boys, that went fucking pretty well. Of all the things that could have happened to a lad, I don't know what is up with these fucking ads. I'm gonna have to just turn them off. Lose life? I don't think so. Not this time. Not when I can smell the AIDS. Not when I can smell the AIDS on the horizon, boys. Oh, and we got, Indestructible McGee. Lads, everything might actually turn out Rosario Donald's bum cheeks. Alright. Artifact. That's out of here. Creature. That's gone. That's out of here. Anything else? Planeswalker, none. 10. Easy Quack Tales. Boy, it was incredible stuff. The things I can pull out of my anus. Boys, you ever seen such memes? You ever seen such memes in all of your days? I'm sure that you haven't. I am extremely good at magic. What's this do? Remove all counters from somebody. Lance, I don't know about you, but we might genuinely be on the verge of shattering the mattress. I don't know if he's got a lot of... I mean, why would you do that? I mean, now they're both dead, and this still lives. So he shaved 3 damage off himself. Yeah, I mean... Well, fuck it. So, I wonder if I lose to Meat Hook if I get killed. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage. Still got 23 cards. So I'll draw 19. Take 23. No, that's not even how that works, Lance. Relax. Everything is beautiful fucking apes. You'd think after all these years I'd know which side Meat Hook Massacre damages, but evidently I don't. But also evidently I'm the greatest to ever play a game of Magic. That says 23. Oh no, I just got milled. Whoops. Boys, I don't know about you, but I might have fucked that up. Oh, we got an early GG's from a virgin. Boys, we got an early GG's from a virgin. So, I just shouldn't have removed this, and I would have won. But never mind. It's not about the winning, it's about the absolutely dominating. Oh, I did win. Never mind. Alright, I guess we could take it away that he's a virgin. For a moment. But I thought I was dead there. I thought I was dead. But I do rescind the virgin appraisal of the land. But if I had it back, if I had that turn back, I just didn't need to tap any more lands. I didn't need to tap anything. Look at that. 0 cards in the library. But that was my fault. They didn't need to be that close. Ultimately, though, I am the greatest. Boys, who could deny? Who could deny such a thing? Alright, let's see what else can be built. 98 decks. We're going to have to do some pruning. Well, this guy can go for sure. That was trying some of the new cards. Oh, or is it called Historic Brawl? No? Oh, Standard Brawl is the alternative. Fair enough. So there's loot. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards or X a number of card types among other non-land permanents you control, and you may play those cards this turn. I don't know. I don't know, Lance. Let me see how I think this is best done. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of card types. So we'll probably have Artifact, maybe another creature. So it'd be 2, and then you may play those cards. And that includes being able to play lands. But then if this guy gets killed, we've got 8. How have I still not got this? Or is it part of a different thing? It looks, yeah, it looks different. Where is this from, actually? That's a good point, you know. Where is this from? Because is it another one of those hidden fucking AIDS bullshit things? Because it's not this. It's not this. And it's not this. These were all the ones that were released. So we still have others. Why is Wizard so fucking AIDS? 4 sets came out at once. I don't care if there's only 4 cards in whatever this is. How am I supposed to even know they exist? Yeah, it's just not there. It's another one of those fucking mystery symbols. Well, I don't know then. I don't know whether you get them. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what else is, because I've only seen this because someone's played it against me. So there must be others, and they're probably good as well. This game can always suck a dick. Spells you cast but don't own cost 1 less. Okay. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, that is good because it includes other creatures. Look at the top card of that player's library, then exile it. You may play that card forever. Yeah, that's good. That's good, boys. That is good. I mean, I own loot though, so we can do loot first. I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed that it's another mystery fucking symbol. And it's not that they're... It's just, where do you find them? Where do you find them? I just clicked on... Oh, okay, fine. Just calm down. I was getting a bit aged there. Alright, well, we won't do it this way. Because it'll take forever. I just remembered how you're supposed to do this. So, Brawl base 8. We'll delete that if it's not been touched. It's also... I don't want anything to be called Brawl base. That's not what it is. Alright, we need to change these 2 names. We need to delete this fucking horse shit. Alright, so it must be this one. Alright, boys. Man, so many bombs actually came out in the last couple of sets. I feel like this needs a full overhaul already. Like, Hero's Downfall, there's no space for that in any deck ever again. Half of these cards I wouldn't play. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So, remind me, we need types. We need every type of thing in the world. And even then, we might end up there to be slight. So, what is a type of permanent? Battle, creature, planeswalker, artifact, enchantment. Then maybe additional words like tribal, schmeeble. Who knows? Don't want to overrun Frostboy Snarl. No thanks. That needs to come out. Yeah, I'll do a manual. Well, everything's manual. It's not like I can automate it. I'll do a manual purge of the shit cards and add some of the new bombs, so it will hopefully streamline all this. But there are so many cards that are just ubiquitous in any deck that you can't avoid. That's why this exists in the first place, Lance, to make it easier for me. Oops, took the wrong land out. Alright. Okay. How many lands we got in here? 29. How is that even possible? But despite all this, we've got fewer lands than we need. Well, whatever. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alright, so what don't we want? Emerald's usually fine. Omniscience. Probably not. Mirrors, bollocks. This probably no. Virtuous strength. I might leave that this time. No. No. Maybe. Yeah, we'll keep that. I'm gonna keep Jin shits for the time being. That's good. Keep these. Don't need command. We'll keep Chandra. Gearbanger is probably alright. That's AIDS. Don't need that. Don't want match. That's a load of tits. Escape to the Wilds might be good. Minsk and shit. We'll see. No. No. Maybe. Time Wank, obviously. Tezzeret, maybe. Solemn is always used. I don't like the key anymore, but we'll leave it for now. That's fine. That's also probably fine. That's alright. That's okay. Yeah, don't like that. Expand my ass. Nope. Circuitous. Yes, turtle I like. Cameos completion. We need, I mean, auras. Yeah, okay. Deluge, maybe. Illumination is fine. Glimmer is a bit wank. Drawn's a bit shit now. Insight is balls. That's good. That's fine. We don't need any swords. Don't think we need a staff either. Relic is probably alright. That's fine. Don't need that. Don't play any dragons. Might need this. Don't want that. Don't like that. Like that. Don't want this. Harrow's probably fine. Don't know if we'll have enough lance. That's balls. Oracle's amazing. I don't think Gauntlet works in this deck. Mimic is wank, but it's also a land. Emery's a bag of shit. Champions, I like it. I don't use it enough. 3 of these. Search, Ragaboys, Brainades. Alright. What are we adding, Lynch? There we go. We got pretty much to the end of the shits. So 2 mana artifact ramp for sure. I don't care if it's colorless or whatever. We're playing all of them. So I think Idle is the one missing. No, it's there. What's missing? I'm also going to play the Ornithopter. So I don't know if Exiled in Your Balls is right there. What's the 2 mana ramp I'm missing? Oh, Mind Stone. There we go. Okay. So, I do think you want to protect the lads. So that gives it sex-proof. What else? Veil. Hedge Maze is good. Veil of Summer. Draw a card. If an opponent has cast a blue or black spell, spells you control can't be countered. You and permanents you control gain sex-proof from blue and black. But what if they're red and green, boys? What if they're red and green? I think it's... I don't know. I mean, it's fucking amazing if they are black or blue. Alright, what are we adding? What are we adding? What is going in? Oh, boys. Oh, it's including Battlefield. Alright, hopefully battle is... Alright, calm down, boys. It was under control. So, any of these that are worth it, I think you put them in. Invasion of Tarkir. When it enters a battlefield, reveal any number of dragons, which will be 0. It deals X damage plus 2, and it turns into Thundermaw wank shits. I mean, 2 damage for 2 is fine, right? Invasion of Ixashits. When it enters a battlefield, look at the top 5 cards, reveal a permanent from among them, put it into your hand. Maybe. I haven't really used many invasions. Invasions, I mean battles. When this enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent that isn't 2 colors. And then when it becomes a land, whenever you cast a spell that's 2 colors, look at the top 6 of your library. You may reveal a card that is exactly 2 colors and get each. Somehow everything's 1 color though. I might try it. Chandelier is a mythic. When it enters the battlefield, return 3 permanent cards from your grave to your hand. As a mythic, I see this way more often. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for 2 basics, put them onto the field, and I see why though. So if we play that, we might as well take a circuitous route out. Yeah, the route is the weakest. Hang on. Saved you from a sneeze there, Lance. Saved you from a sneeze. Still 20 cards though. I don't think I saw a Chandra in here. Let's see. Narset's pretty good. What about this? Exile a card with mana value 3 or less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. Fuck it. Let's just bang it in for a minute. I do like a bit Jace these days. Chandra's pretty nice as well, boys. And so's Big Chandra, but that's all. No more planies. Although there are quite a few, you know. What does this really do? I don't know. I know people don't play this much, considering everyone plays artifacts or treasures. This doesn't get played anywhere near enough. Probably because everything, until your next turn up to 1 non-target. Yeah, probably because it's shit apart from the static ability. Alright, 15 cards. Anybody still in the chat? What have you got for me, Lance? What have you got bubbling in the old bubble box? So we'll go Ornithopter. No, not Ornithopter. Yeah, this one. 1 mana elves. They give me so little horn, though. I might have to embrace red removal as well. Haywire Might is usually good. Grazer, I don't know. It does seem like one of those fake cards that you have in your opening hand a lot. Oh, I haven't put any lands in. I remember the problem. We'll take that though. You guys didn't remind me we didn't put in any basic lands. Boyish. Yeah, we'll play the Snows. Even though I don't think there's any benefit to it. Oops. 37 is not enough. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. We got the shits. Let's just have a few games, see what it looks like you're supposed to be doing, and then die of AIDS and complain. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. That's the time. 7:40. Still got an hour at least. There, B&B, eh, boys? Alright, we got enough lands. And we got some decent spells, I suppose. Alright, we're getting there. So, a sexy midget. And if you haven't voted on the poll, that's one of the options for one of the lads. One of the lads. Alright, what's our boy? A beast. Am I banging it out on the first turn? I'm gonna just fucking do it. I don't know if it's right. He's blue and green, which means that he can't do anything anyway. If you haven't voted, let me remind you of what I'm talking about, boys. One of the lads is going on a bang-in expedition. And he needs different things to bang. So get your votes in, boys. Which do you think is the one? Which would you choose? 78 votes, not bad. Who would you absolutely flambe if you were allowed? Alright, we got 4-man each. What are we doing with 4-man ace? Blue and red. Alright, boys. Next turn, Jin. Next turn, Time Wank. That's a lot of fucking memes. That is a lot of beautiful memes. With the sprinkling of the scenes. But obviously, he can get out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Cultivate. Okay. So he could have a counter for this. Obviously, I'm going to go for it. Wouldn't you agree? I'm certain you would, because we are all on the tubes here. I don't know, 3 open mana now. That's quite a bit different. 0 open mana. Well, now, I might be able to get a bit of a boner. Like I said, for the bus, boys. So I also get a free card. What is he doing, boys? Free card actually turned out to be okay. Alright. Fingers crossed. Because we might get 2 time wanks, and if that's the case, obviously we can slap it up on the shoot. But if this guy has Emrakul, we are going to die of the 8. Only 3 cards. Does that return someone to its owner's hand? Nope. Okay, boys. I don't know about you. I'm with a bush. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, boys? It really might be shmeebly-heebly-bleeble times. But we will see. We will see. Also, I didn't put any counter spells in the deck, which is probably a mistake. Alright, okay, boys. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Unbelievable. So beautiful, lads. So beautiful, beans. Unbelievable scenes. Boy. It was unbelievable scenes the whole time. Who's going back to their hand? This guy. Oh, boys. Just when you thought someone was being a meme.
I know who I am.
Oh, I probably don't want that. Well, in which case... Okay, that worked very well. don't know much about anyone's balls, but I fucking love my jeans. I shouldn't have dashed this, that was dumb. Alright, let's just keep this under control, and everything should be Rosario. Hey, boys, slap it up on my juice. Absolutely destroyed the meta. Absolutely crumbled my cheeks. And I know what some of you might say. You might say, yeah, but cheeks, he literally had no answer to anything. You were effectively playing against a brick wall. And I would say to you, hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. Okay, sweet. Boys, unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable siege. I didn't even know I could be this good. Alright, 2 more games. Like I said, that was... I can't imagine that's indicative of how that's going to play out. Blue and green are the worst colours. And then we had Cavern of Souls, so he couldn't counter anything anyway. So it was 8s. Now, everybody knows this bitch is a different proposition. And on the draw... Boys, this is... Okay? Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet, lads. Boys, it was always going to be okay, sweet. Alright, this guy's got a turn 3 Tameo. And a blocker! Got 5 mana. I think this is going to be the reversal of what happened in the previous game. I think I can't stop this from ultimates. And then that's that. I think that might be that, lads.
I would like to ask about any
Yeah, looking at this, well, I suppose I've got Otawara to put it back in its hand.
data is always welcome.
Harrow, also a bit of a potential memeage. So I can't play Otawara just in case things go wrong. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Basswood Surge. Yeah, that's probably alright. Alright, we'll see how it happens, boys. I don't know what the fuck is up with these ads. I don't know if it's happening to all of you as well. I mean, it would only happen to the... It would only... Oh, boys. Oh, we're getting into dangerous territories. Alright, well, very smart of me not to put this on the field. But I'm still so far behind. I mean, I guess we got Nessa and Time Wank. But the evolution stage is the problem. Alright. Hopefully, he attacks with these creatures to draw 2, and we can punch him with Nissa. Any other thing, and I'm dead. Any alternative to those suggestions, and I will die of AIDS. Okay, boys, that was lucky. It was unnecessarily risky from the lad. It was unnecessarily risky from the boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I suppose we could take an extra turn as well. Alright, we really might get out of this 8s. We really might escape at each age, boys. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay, boys. Hold your mother's penis. All right.
Could use some manners.
We'll see. We'll see, I suppose, lads. So anything like a River's Rebuke, then I'll cry. Oath of Teferi, that's pretty good. I don't think he can go ultimates, though. I mean, you see my own Tamio deck, presumably, if you've watched for a long time. I don't go proliferate almost at all. Seeing this makes me think, maybe, I don't know why he's done that. I don't know why he's done that, Lynch. I think this might turn into a bit of a disaster for the lad.
I am glad to help my colleague.
Because this is definitely dead now.
How rude!
Foreskin Veil, pretty good, probably.
The land shall conquer you.
Whoops, a daisy. It's not what I meant to do, boys.
I will not stand for such violence.
Alright, so we got a Foreskin Veil. I don't know, I mean, he's got a load of cards and he's blue. So I guess we'll see. Blow up all the peeps. Okay, that's fine. Now what has he got? But I should add, like, literal mana drain is not in this deck. So there's no counter spells. And I think you got to protect this guy more. I mean, Ward 1 is pretty useful, but it's not the greatest. Okay. Settle the Wilds or loot? Then we'll go loot. And settle the 8s. Oh boy, hold your dicks.
Behold, nature's true power.
Alright, I never was a big fan of Nissa, but it's looking pretty fucking strong here. We'll see if I can't get away with the memes. But, again, he's still got 7 cards. That's a lot, boys.
Let us have a storied battle worth retelling.
Tezzeret. So I'm going to protect this Boseiju if he tries to tap it down. Because I'll be able to kill this. And then Kiora should be able to rub my balls.
I have many
Hey,
stories of
Lance.
data to share.
Harness the elements.
Our time time together is finished.
So he got super close to Tamio Ultimate twice. Guess that's fine. Alright. Still haven't won this match, but we will see, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. That's good enough. If I cast Nissa and it gets countered, what do you do then? What do you do then, boys? Kinnan the Bumble Chops. Alright, well, he's tapped himself out. No, he hasn't tapped himself out, Lance, but we're still going for it.
Seek shelter in my stewardship. The land fights for us.
Okay. What has he got, boys? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. 13 or 14, I can't tell because it's very late in my world. But let's see. What can he do? Okay. I don't know about you. He might have been better off... He might have been better off fondling that guy's balls. But we will have to see. We will have to see.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Okay, he's gonna need some other big bullshit. He's gonna need some other big bullshit, boys. What does this happen when it flips over? Draw cards equal to the number of willies you have in your willies. Okay.
Witness the ties that bind us all.
Okay. That's fine, as long as my Kiora doesn't blow up.
I'll finish this here and now.
Alright, boys. I mean, my lands have been quacked a lot.
Harness the elements.
My lands have been quacked, and this land won't tap, but I don't think it stays permanent.
I must retreat.
Oh, alright. I don't know what that does then.
Eternal.
Okay, boys. I guess, Oath of Teferi Planeswalker combo is actually the one.
I brought backup.
But we'll see. We'll see. So everybody's tapped.
I'm the best fire starter there is. Yup, you're going down.
Alright, we got the GGs, but I presume we'll also see somebody carry on, you know, for the memes. You know, boys? You know how magic works. Yes, clearly. GGs, but what if I was to get out of it, Dad? Dad. GGs, I died. But what if I were to get out of it? I just love this level of fucking pussyism. GGs, I died. Or maybe he thinks he won. Maybe it was GG's I won, Dad. Who knows? I guess we will have to see. Taking D-Spark, it was a mistake. Taking... Why would you do that?
Me.
Okay, so I get to steal one of his cards. Steal Oath of Teferi, Ultimate Chandra, cast this, do 5. Is that why he GG'd me? On the off chance that he thinks I didn't see what it is. It's possible, boys. It's possible. Boys, it's possible. It's also possible he might be throwing his toys out the pram. I mean, there's no way, right? He must be thinking, how can he escape? There's no way he's stalling the game out. We had a proper game of Magic, back and forth. This thing was on 7 loyalty about 5 times. And I just managed to sidestep the 8. There's no way someone can piss their pants after all this. The only thing I will say is that once in a full 6 years, basically on the last turn, my game froze. And I only bring that up because it happened last week. But once in 6 years versus almost every time I manage to win a game, someone does this. Well, sheesh. We'll seize, I suppose, a land. It's also especially suspicious that he did the early GGs. And then tried to get out of it dead. And then presumably has failed. And now is giving himself a full-on pubic extraction. Boys, I don't know much about anything in the world. Except everything. But this does look a little bit pussy-ish. It does look a little bit like the behavior of a pussy. Alright, this is going to be the last game on here. I want to check if Twitch is working properly, because it wasn't working yesterday. So I know we don't have many lands in the chat. But, you know, I'll get to see if it's working. If it's working, fine. I guess it was just a weird shit from yesterday. If it's not working, then maybe the CIA have done the hackage. But this is mildly embarrassing, Lance. If he has truly stalled the game out, like, what about this was the kind of game you get upset about? It was a wonderful game. I don't know. So, by my reckoning, I would have won the match because of this. This lets you use a Planeswalker's ability twice. So, either exile the top and do 4 and he dies, or do anything. No, that's just the top one. I couldn't ultimate it. Well, whatever. Whatever. We had a wonderful game against someone who looked like they shit themselves at the end. And I don't know about you, but that's perfect, my cheeks. Alright, that's the end here. And like I said, we'll have a couple of games on Twitch if anyone can actually make it over there. So see you there if you can. If not, thanks for watching. And I shall see you again soon, probably in the evening.